cake. Do what we taught you.
Say they need to eat.
Smile.
That's what happens when they're hungry.
Do well.
Dave?
Dawn, just how much does the term national champions come up in your everyday practice and prep with this team?
Never, never. It's not the same team, and we established that very early on. Our first day of practice, we weren't going to dwell on last year's team and last year's success. We're just going to try to figure out what our identity will be for this year's team.
So there's no thought of like defending a title. It's about trying to go win another one.
I think the most intimidating thing, that our players need to understand is probably playing in front of 14,000 fans at home, because it's a big transition, and that's our biggest concern, and making sure that they understand that it's a lot different from high school. It's a lot different from the transfers who played in other arenas. That's a lot different. But I mean, we also talk about having the targets on our backs as well, which some of them had really nothing to do with, but they got the targets, and we just have to make our team extremely competitive by making every drill competitive. So, once we start games, it's just a staple of what they do.
How far along in the process is this team defining its own identity?
We're just still in the mix of figuring out, what this team is really good at. Whatever we're working on at one particular time, they're good at. They're locked in on. It is, how you get them to connect that to the next drill or to the next day. That's pretty hard for them, and we're implementing so many new things that there's a connection to all of those things, and we just got to figure out how do we connect those days together.
What do you see as some of the team's best attributes so far?
We have the ability to play a lot of different ways. We have a lot of versatility on our team, where players can play multiple positions. We can do a lot of things from a defensive standpoint, and we're going to have to do those things because we don't have the defensive presence of an Elena Coates or an Alicia Gray, who played everywhere, and then the big presence of having length on the perimeter. We lose a lot of those attributes, but we gain in other areas and being versatile.
You've obviously been a top team for years now, but how different is it now that you are the team that everyone wants to be?
I mean, it's a great place to be. That means we did something extraordinary in the past season. So it's a lot different, in that we won a national championship. But this is the platform and the training ground to become national championships is, in the SEC, in our league play. We don't become national champions without being tested night in and night out. And I don't think the league is going to be any different in that, giving us an opportunity and every other team an opportunity to win a national championship by playing each other.
Have you sought any advice from other coaches about how to coach in a repeat attempt?
I haven't consulted with anyone. Coaches really can't help you because they don't have the same personnel. They don't have the same strategies. Just like I did talk to other coaches that had won a national championship, and how hard it was to accomplish that. But we got a great staff. We're gonna figure this thing out. We figured out ways in which to be successful thus far. I think we can figure out a way to continue our success, and that is just being disciplined. I don't think you change what you do because you won a national championship. The very thing that we ask our players to do is to be disciplined, to work hard, and that's what that's the approach that we've taken.